Hello, everyone. Oh, I'm live. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is my first YouTube live. This is so exciting. So I have my little plant over here, my microphone, my crazy hair. Welcome. This is so cool. It's my first time I'm going live on YouTube. So welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rachel, also known as Laughter Yoga with Raquelita. So if you're on live with me right now, or you're coming in slowly, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm so excited I can't talk. And in the chat, tell me where you're from, where you're located, how are you feeling this morning on this amazing Monday, another week. We're already, oh my God, Mother's Day already passed. So I'm a mom, by the way, 7-year-old son. I'm 41. If you don't know my age, do I look 41? I did my hair all nice for you guys. And so, yeah, welcome to my channel. I'm all about positivity, bringing high frequency vibrations, all about laughter, bringing you smiles, and just exposing to the world what laughter yoga really does and how it changed my life, obviously. I wanted to talk about that today. And so I'm really passionate about laughter. And so I'll share a little bit about me since you're new to my channel, maybe, or maybe you don't know me personally. But I just wanted to come on and share my story because it might inspire you to do something different. So, long story short, I am from Montreal, Canada, and I came from the corporate world. I used to work in corporate for about 17 years. And oftentimes during my work days, I would feel completely, how do I put this? With not, I didn't feel in alignment with who I really was. I didn't feel a sense of purpose in what I was doing. And for many, many, many years, I would often pull up in my car at work in the parking lot and be like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I here? I absolutely despise my work. Some positions were better than others, I'm not going to lie. But most of the time, I would really feel completely just not feeling great about being there. And the pandemic hit, kind of like a blessing in disguise, because when the pandemic hit, I was working remotely from home. My son at the time was, I think, 2.5 years old. And I worked from my basement. And my husband worked on site. So I was often at home working from my basement. And that's when I hit rock bottom. The completely Raquelita Rachel hit rock bottom. I just was completely depleted, depressed. I was just not in a great place. Okay. Let's just put it that way. And so I went on sick leave, and I'm not afraid to tell people what happened. It's my story. And maybe, like I said, my story will inspire you to do something else with your life. Okay. That's the whole goal here, is to bring more positivity, more vibrancy to your life, because that's what I did with mine. And I don't regret it at all. And because I made changes in my life, everything just got better. So, long story short, I went on sick leave for burnout depression. Okay, it was really bad. I was in therapy, trying to get help from everywhere and working on myself, just trying to rebuild the Rachel that I am. Because throughout my whole life, I always had a super contagious laugh. I was always super positive. People call me the ray of sunshine at work. And so that just meant everything to me. And so during the pandemic, it was kind of self reflection, a time to, look inside and ask myself all the tough questions like, what lights you up? What makes you happy? What brings excitement to your day when you're doing some type of work, or in general, what are the hobbies that you like? So for my whole life, it was always laughing, dancing, just bring positivity to my everyday with those things, right? And so one day I came across Liliana DeLeo, which is my friend Eileen's friend, and she was going to do a laughter yoga certification on Zoom. And I'm like, if this is a sign, this can't be any other sign. I had a vision board in my office in my basement for the longest time. And I finally decided, you know what? Laughter yoga was on my vision board. Let me do a laughter yoga certification. Like, this calls me like crazy. I was like, oh my God, this is so me. So I decided to reach out to her. We spoke on the phone. We got super excited, and I got certified. It was a 3-day certification on Zoom, if I recall correctly. And in February 2022, I got certified to become a laughter yoga teacher, a laughter yoga leader. So I'm able to teach laughter yoga and hold sessions, whether it's in person or online. And then as soon as I started doing them, it was just like so much endorphins and a huge like amount of energy coming in. And I was like, oh my God, this is the best. Like laughter yoga just gave me that boost that I needed. And it just reaffirmed that I was on the right path. And so that was like the turning point for me. So got certified online, decided, okay, let me start giving classes online and promoting it to my friends and family and on Facebook and Instagram and all the things. And then in July of 2022 is another pivotal moment in my life. I decided with my husband and my son that we were going to leave Canada and relocate to the Dominican Republic. And we didn't know for how long, just going with the flow, because I also think I suffered from seasonal depression. So in Montreal, the winters are super long and they never end. And it's great for like 6 months. There's no sunshine, there's no greenery, there's nothing. It's like kind of like this gray in the sky for the longest time. And I couldn't take it anymore. So I told my husband, you know what? Let's change our whole life around. Let's sell everything and let's just go. Let's go try a new life. Let's go try a new path. We never know where it's going to go, right? And so we did. We tried, we came, we're still here for now, and we're just enjoying the everyday, day to day. And I'm super passionate about giving awareness and showing people that you're allowed to feel happy and joy even in moments that you don't feel it at all. And that's the big thing I want to teach people, is that it doesn't mean you're smiling every day, that everything is perfect. I don't live in a perfect world, I don't have a perfect life, but I by smiling and laughing, it makes me feel so much better, and it raises my frequency, my vibration, and just everything shifts when I am smiling, laughing, and teaching laughter yoga and showing you the tools that can help you in your day to day. And sometimes it's just a really small thing, like waking up on a Monday, like after a long weekend, Mother's Day weekend. We all wake up on Monday and we're all like feeling really more tired than usual. And we don't know how we're going to get that boost of energy. Well, just waking up and just looking outside at the sky, natural light, and just smiling and staying in gratitude every morning. Now it's been a few weeks, I'm writing in my book, in my journal, what I'm grateful for. What am I grateful for? And there's 11 things I write every morning about what I'm grateful for. So today I'm grateful because I am doing my first live on YouTube. And so far nobody's watching, but guess what? I'm still here. I still showed up. And doesn't mean that no one's watching, that no one's going to watch me. I'm putting myself out there because I want you to get to know me. And I want you to know why I am here and what my purpose is. Because lately I've been focusing on what is my purpose? What's my purpose in life? And I recently listened to Mel Robbins and Jay Shetty podcast, and they talk about that. Finding your purpose and your passion. What are you passionate about? Are you passionate about cooking? Are you passionate about laughing? I'm passionate about laughing. And so you might be wondering, what's laughter yoga? What is she talking about? How did it change her life? So how did it change my life? It changed my life because every time I offer a laughter yoga session, which I offer weekly classes on Fridays, 12 p.m. Eastern time. If you want info, message me and I'll send you all the details. But how it changes me and how it changed my life is because when I'm showing you the exercise and actually doing the laughter yoga with you, it raises my frequency and I just can't stop smiling and laughing because I adore teaching this. Like it's my ultimate passion. And still a lot of people now still don't know what it is. So what is laughter yoga? It was founded by Dr. Madan Kataria in 1995. So we're hitting the 30 years this year of laughter yoga. And he came about it and he started a small laughter yoga group in India, in Mumbai, India in 1995. And they started this little club. And now there's laughter yoga clubs everywhere, laughter yoga teachers, leaders across the world. It's becoming bigger and bigger, and people need to give it a chance. So basically, why it's called laughter yoga is because you're mixing yoga breathing with laughter exercises, hence why it's called laughter yoga. It boosts the endorphins. Your body can't tell if you're laughing for real or if it's fake, if it's simulated or if it's real. So you still get the same health benefits. And it's not based on comedy or jokes. Like I'm not reading a script on the laughter yoga class. Like I really go with the flow. I see how the people are doing, if they're out of breath, if I see they're lacking a bit of oxygen from laughing so much. I do some deep breathing exercises. I do gratitude timeout. So I mix it up. And also what's amazing about laughter yoga is you get to connect with people, and we need more connection. You know, oftentimes when you're walking down the street, how many times do people look at you in the eyes? People will even look away or not even look at you, period. They won't even say hi. Okay, so this is something that really helps because in laughter yoga, we connect. We do eye gazing exercises. We laugh together. We share. And we need more connection. We absolutely do. And that's why I love bringing people together from all across the world. And so, connection, your body can't tell if it's real or fake. You're doing deep breathing, which is amazing for your oxygen levels, for your blood circulation, for all the things benefits across the board. Okay. And so it's just a beautiful practice and we need to do more of it. So let's do a few exercises together just to show you what it's about. Okay. So first, rub your hands together. Good stuff. And we're going to start clapping, just clapping, okay? Clap for yourself because you showed up and you woke up today. Just clap slowly, okay? And as we clap, we're going to inhale in through the nose. And we're going to ha, 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 to the same rhythm as your clap. Ha, 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 ha. Then slow it down. Ha, 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 ha. So I'm clapping for myself while nobody's on the live with me. That's amazing. Okay, but it doesn't matter. I'm still here because I want you to know what laughter yoga is all about. So, for example, that was one exercise. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do, we're slowly going to smile. Okay, so you're going to inhale, smile. Exhale, laugh. And say, what am I doing? We're going to do that again. So inhale, smile. Exhale, laugh. I can go on like this for all day. I'm not joking. All day I could laugh like this. No problem. Because it makes me feel good. This is how it changed my life. And these little exercises that I'm showing you right now, and we're doing them together, this can be the start of something new for you. So maybe a change in routine in the morning. Instead of waking up and like, oh, I don't feel like going to work. I'm not in a mood today. I don't want to get out of bed. I feel so drained. Switch that around and inhale through the nose and let it out. Why am I complaining? I just woke up. I can breathe. I can see. I can walk. Okay. I get to see another sunrise. All the things, you have to find the gratitude in everything. And so when you start thinking and changing how you think, everything just becomes better. Right? Okay. So we're going to do one more exercise just to show you a little bit more about what laughter yoga is. So this is one of my favorite ones, okay? Because I envision the stress in my little box. So pretend this is a box, and in this box is filled with stress, okay? Stress from your weekend, stress from your week, stress from a Monday morning. And all the stress is in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to release the stress and let it go. Just let go of it. You don't need to hold on to it anymore. So we're going to inhale. When we exhale, we're going to open the box and laugh and let go of the stress. And you're going to close it. And we're going to inhale again. Let it go. Let go of the stress because you don't need to hold on to that. It's not good for you. Get it? I hope you guys can hear me properly because I see the microphone is on and I'm not on mute, so I think it's okay. So I've been talking for 15 minutes almost, and I didn't even check my microphone was good. Nobody's online to tell me if I'm doing good or not, or if they have any questions. But that's okay. You know what? I'm here to show you who I am and what this whole thing is about, okay? So This is why I love teaching laughter yoga because it changes the state of being. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but my face just changes. It just changes, and it happens to all my students. When we're on Zoom at the beginning, everyone's logging on, they're grabbing their coffee. Mm, they could tell, you could tell by their face that they're not full of energy. Then we start the class, and by the end of the 30 minutes, I kid you not, everyone's face is glowing, is brighter. I don't know, there's something magical about this practice that just I've never witnessed with anything else. It's super special, and I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm just trying to tell you that it changed my life around, and it's the best tool that I can give to you, to show you what it actually does, how it transforms, and the benefits. There's so many hidden benefits in laughter yoga that a lot of people don't even know. So here's one benefit. If you don't like running or jogging because it's hard on the joints, well, guess what? If you do 15 minutes of laughter yoga, it's equivalent, well, straight consecutively, it's equivalent to 30 minutes of running. I'm not joking. So if you want to try something different, a different type of workout, laughter yoga could be it. And so when I'm teaching a class, I'm sweating. Like, all the muscles in my face, first of all, are working. All the muscles, my cheeks end up hurting. And then we do a little bit of body clapping, face clapping to try and like let the tension go away. Um, the circulation, the oxygen. So what stress does to you is that you don't breathe properly. So stress, our body goes kind of like a hot dog, like a hot dog wiener. So you kind of like shrivel up, your shoulders go up, everything is kind of tensing, right? But when we do laughter yoga, you start slowly releasing all the stress. You get kind of like a catharsis sometimes. Some people actually in my class will laugh, 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 laugh so hard that at one point they start crying and they don't even know why. Catharsis, because all the built up emotions that you hold on to, they just come out. They come out, and that's why people are just releasing. And it's just that when that happens to me, my job is done. I'm like, oh, catharsis, this is good, keep going, let it out, because we don't allow ourselves to feel. We live in such a fast-paced world. Everything is fast, 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 that we forget to breathe. The essential thing of life is breathing. So breathe. Just one breath, a deep breath in, deep breath out. Do that 3 times, 3, 4, 5 times. Then incorporate the smiling and laughing. Do that again. You see the magic? It's just amazing, okay? The other thing that it does, laughing. So increases oxygen, improves the blood circulation, helps with catharsis, releasing all the emotions that are pent up inside. Oh, another one, a really good one that I love to share is that we have stale oxygen in our lungs. Hence why when we start laughing really hard, when you're with friends sometimes or doing my class, and you start getting this tickle in your throat, you keep going like, that's toxins. Okay, so in case you didn't know, that's toxins coming up in your throat. It's still crap from your lungs that's coming and expulsing out. Imagine the power of laughter. So the toxins are coming out. You're releasing the stress, so getting more and more calm and relaxed. And then your blood flow starts going better. Okay? Oxygen is penetrating inside, and you're like, oh, I could see lighter, and I feel lighter, and I could see and think clearly, right? So all that has such an impact on your body, and you don't need a yoga mat. As you can tell, I'm on my office chair. You don't need a yoga mat. You don't need no fancy equipment. You just need to show up on this beautiful screen, click the link, and you come and do my class. End of story. So every Monday I try to go live. So this is the first time I go live on YouTube. Usually I go live on other platforms. Normally always on Mondays at 12 p.m. Eastern time, just to, get that week going on a fresh note and a happy note. I also give a class every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, which is a 30-minute class. Like I said, I start with some sharing connection with my students. We do laughter yoga exercises. We dance. We do a meditation at the end. So you calm down all the body and all the muscles. And then you're off for your weekend. It's not super complicated. Okay. So I want you to do something that makes you feel happier or happy. So just one thing that you do in your routine, in your everyday life, whether it's journaling, I am grateful to be happy today, or whether you wake up, like I said, and you're feeling, and you're starting going with the brain. You inhale, smile, exhale, laugh. Okay. That's another tool that I'm giving you. I'm giving you a few tools, tips, and tricks to help elevate the vibrations and your frequency. Okay. Super important because oftentimes we get sucked into the negative thoughts. That happens to me too. I'm not perfect. It's not because I promote laughter yoga and I promote being happy and positive that I don't have off days. I do. Okay. Nothing's perfect. I'm a human being just like you. So I want you to try these tips. Okay. And I want you to leave in the comments to tell me how you feel after implementing those tips and tricks. Okay. Super small things that bring bigger changes, brings a bigger impact to your everyday life. Okay. And you can even implement this with your kids. I have a 7-year-old son and he knows what laughter yoga is. Sometimes he even starts doing exercises with me while we're like either playing during the day or going to bed. He starts, Mommy, let's do an exercise. And and he starts laughing. That brings me so much joy because I know I'm showing my son, I'm giving him tools that he can use for the rest of his life. And it's just beautiful to witness. It's just, I can't stop smiling just thinking about it. So if you're not following me, please subscribe. I'm looking forward to the next one next week. Every Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll try and go live again on YouTube. And it was such a blessing and pleasure to be here this morning or this afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'm sending you lots of lots of laughter and joy. Okay, on that note, I'll see you soon. Ciao.